Haven't seen much Tortonite in PvP. Are they strong? They can be really good in slow teams. They're a really interesting tank. Very weird kind of tanky Tem. It seems like it might work insanely well on my Rejuvenate team because it has crazy synergy with Mix. And this could be a good direction for my post-Saponku Rejuvenate strats because Pocus is going to die. Pocus is just going to fucking die. As soon as Saponku drops, it's just rip Pocus. I mean, don't get me wrong, Pocus will still be playable in the end, but Pocus will never be this strong again. It is interesting. Hopefully this next match we get more fun Tortonite shenanigans. Uh-oh. Am I okay? Yes, I did. Okay. How much time do I have left? I'm out of time. Oh no! It's coming unwrapped. Stop it! Choose. Oh, the joint's not staying fucking... Fuck you. Fuck. It's a bad joint paper. It has no fucking gum. Alright. Never mind. Just rolled a beautiful joint and it immediately unraveled because there's no fucking gum on the paper. F's in my life. Dude, I just like... I did it, man. I rolled the joint. Rip. Alright. Barnshi, Gyalis, Kinu, Nagais. Whoa! That's a lot of mental. Gulder, Mashuk, Vola, Tuvine. Alright. Man. They banned the Pocus. Yeah, like, Pocus is a big threat. That fuck you had so much conviction. It's just a betrayal of me. The joint papers betrayed me, Savage. I was betrayed. Imagine running less than 5 mentals. Yo, boss, thanks for the good luck. Welcome in. Boss fighter, upcoming TemTem player. I'm excited for you to get the game, dude. Let's go Kinu anyway. Definitely open Kinu. Yeah, I meant that fuck you at the joint paper. I was cursing this joint paper's entire existence. It's okay, we'll get it fixed and we'll crush this match. They picked Nagai's Gulder. So whoever asked earlier why I run drill on Grumper, this is why. No one tell Drama Queen. You intend to become a Temmer? What is the name for a TemTemer? A TemTemist? Just a tamer? You're a tamer. I guess tamer is the phrase. You'll learn it. Don't worry. They'll teach you all the nomenclature as you play through the single campaign. You can go through the academy. It's tamer. Yeah, it is. It took me a minute to remember. Second ban is the Tort. Rip Tort. Well, Gyalis is 100,000% the ban. Honestly, drafting this team is possibly going to be pretty simple. Maybe I'll eat those words. I feel like whenever I say that, the drafts turn nasty, but... The threats to this team are pretty obvious. This feels good right now. This is homebrew. You know, I threw this team together. This is complete homebrew. I've been building Rejuvenate strats for a while. TemTem Tamer, all the T sounds. Yeah, the alliteration, the constant use of the same sound is very, very satisfying. Feels good on the ears. Resonates the ear fucking hairs in your... It's weird how hearing stuff is vibrating hairs. Like, the way we hear is that we have hairs in our ears that vibrate. And if those hairs get damaged, then your hearing gets fucked. It's not the only way hearing gets damaged, but it's one of the big ways. Oh, Bleko, the double Rejuvenate, and they banned our Tortonite for the mix synergy. Otherwise, we got the double Rejuvenate and double Doom. Double Doom, double Rejuvenate team. Probably the dankest possible team. Okay, I think I got this joint resituated in a fresh paper. Hopefully I can roll it properly this time. Definitely Volfi. And then we're going to try to squeeze in this Malflank. Although Yowler maybe, and then the guy's, you know, situation isn't the worst. Double Rejuvenate, double Doom. It's Pocus's Funhouse 3.0. I thought 2.0 was the final build, but then once I got a TV trainer on staff at the club, shoutouts Kurokave, killing it on the TV training, all of a sudden I had more Tems to try, and now I realize Tortonite is killing it. Pocus's Funhouse 3.0. Honestly, what I'll probably do before I do any kind of like tournament review or reviewing other people's teams, I should do a YouTube video where I just break down my own team. Just like reveal the strat. Even though it's bad for like my TMR, I should make a YouTube video where I just break down my team of the week or whatever. Because this team would be awesome for me to break down for y'all. This is actually some original tech. I'm not the only one who's ever done it, but like... Alright, like, for example, they think they're about to be cool, and they're not. Are y'all ready to watch the coolest play you've seen today, other than some of the stuff in Tsubaki's tournament? Because here it is. Here it is. Goulder uses Bamboozle. Oh no! Oh no, they bamboozled. Oh no, it's gonna miss. Thunderstrike from Grumper. Hits him in the face, because we're running drill. Whoo! Oh, I should have beta bursted them. I beta bursted Goulder. Fuck. Okay, I didn't kill the Nagais. Still, we pulled it off. I should have double targeted. Usually it's a one-hit kill. Yeah, y'all, that's an example. Again, I know I'm not the only one who's ever thought of it, but I'm actually pulling it off live on fucking stream in real time. That's the kind of stuff I want to start doing, like, team strategies for. They didn't Madness buff, which is lucky for them. It's weird they did the Bamboozle, but not the Madness buff. 1000 TMR. Okay, this paper was fantastic. The joint has been redeemed. I bamboozled a bamboozle. Uh-oh. Hang on. It's okay, but this one, it almost came unraveled. Fuck you, paper. These papers just don't stay wrapped very well. They're too all-natural. Enough about the joint. No one else cares. I'm sorry. I'm a pothead. I'm sorry. Okay. My apologies to the non-potheads. I know it's annoying. Kinu and Grumper versus Goulder and Nagais again. I mean, just attack Nagais one more time. Electric Storm this time, maybe? It uses so much stamina, but I think that's the play. Get Kinu out of here. Volfi's looking pretty good. Call me crazy, right? I think Volfi's looking pretty good. They might swap in Mashuk. That is deep. Bamboozling a bamboozle. Okay, let's go. Toxic Ink on Volfi. You know, it's still not good, but it's okay. Electric Storm. Yeah, I feel like their brain self-destructed once I drilled their Nagais. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, I don't understand what's happening anymore. It's the best feeling drilling through Evade. It's the best. It's just an example of how TemTem is so well balanced. I mean, not perfect, but those kinds of plays are where TemTem is just like, it still has a surprise factor, you know? It doesn't need RNG to have like, oh shit kinds of moments. Like, that's where it's just awesome. Oh, baby. Okay. Looking good. Goulder Kinu now. They're going to start trying to buff up that Goulder and turn it into the end game raid boss. So even though it's like annoying and I don't like to have to do it, we should probably just start digging into Goulder super hard. I think swapping the mix here is probably the best play. I mean, they have no great mix counters. In fact, mix beats their whole team now. So swap in mix first, and then I'll bring in Kinu to start buffing it. Yeah, mix wins me this one. Is Johnny here? If not, then he's banned. He should be. Just kidding. I haven't seen Johnny too much in the last few weeks, actually. I'm not sure what he's up to. I saw him in the Tsubaki chat a little bit. Trying to snipe more members. Saga's gonna get all the club members before I can get him. Whatever Saga's paying, I'm paying double. Let it be known. Okay, Volfi down to almost dead right away. I could just let Volfi get yeeted and then bring Kinu in fresh the next turn. Plague goes first anyway, so it's like... I mean, if Kinu doesn't swap out, it gets Crystal Bited super hard. Johnny is in Enigma. There should be a list somewhere. These clubs need a listing. I need to look at the list of clubs. Alright, let's hit Kinu. I can't not do it. Goulder's out of stamina and Crystal Bite. And they're not swapping out Kinu. What is happening? Double of nothing isn't much. I mean, I'm going to pay my PvP members and Pansons. I'm not expecting people to play for my club for free. That's ridiculous. My players get paid Pansons weekly. That's just common sense. Doing the hard work of PvP for a club and not getting paid. Maybe that's how other clubs do it. That's not how we're doing it here. No longer an Enigma? What happened, Savage? What? Sounds crazy. How could they not have you in there? Alright, let's just run Keanu back out. We'll keep buffing Mix. That's +1/+1. Swap to Grumper here is free. Energy Manip on Guldur here is good, so it overexerts, I think. Oh, you moved to EXO with Tsubaki. Dude, is EXO, like, unstoppable now? Isn't it? Like, it sounds like a giant chunk of the game's best players switched to EXO. What's EXO stand for? Exotic French? Something like that? A bunch switched? It's like a huge power shift, isn't it? I mean, when you lose Tsubaki alone, that's a lot. And then Savage and the others as well. I mean, damn. That's a serious switch. I'm getting tapped in. But even to me, that's it mind-blowing. I put my ear to the ground. The first thing I hear is everybody's switching teams. Like, what is happening? Making one team that's super stacked. I mean, hopefully it's not so stacked that it's just completely unstoppable. If too many of the best players are in one place. But if they are, then they'll start butting heads eventually, and they'll split back up. Don't worry, they're not unstoppable. Giraffe is like, I have plans. Whatever club Giraffe is on can take him on. Anyone know when Sapronku releases? No, none of us know. We're all a little bit frustrated. Not that it's terrible. Crema's doing their best, but you know, everyone's a little bit antsy for like, Saponku win. So yeah, unfortunately we don't know. Probably not January though, unfortunately. All we know is probably not January. We're praying for February. Energy Manip on Guldur, put some exhaustion. They sacrificed the Keanu, so Guldur's got more buffs. They did go for the raid boss endgame Guldur. Kanzaki and you are the only members that can't speak French. You gotta start learning. Is the club language in French? Like, do they talk in French all the time? I mean, Tsubaki knows like 20 languages. I'm exaggerating. But I feel like he can speak anything. And then there's a lot of French players. I know Jurds is French. Join for the price. Alright, 1 Pansun. 69 Pansuns. Pink is the underdog with the plot on his side. I'm rooting for Pink Giraffe for sure. I see Pink in a tournament, and I'm not against him. I'm rooting for him. So Mashuk counters Grumper here. Let's just buff the Mix again. Swap to Keanu. They might pull off the Toxic Gank, but they're probably going to Toxic the Mix. We can Energy Manip since we have full energy, full health anyway. Pink's going to take down all of EXO. 1 by 1 in the most epic comeback ever. Oh, it is an epic community boss fighter. I'm so excited you're going to start playing soon. Yeah, Boss Fighter has been following my channel since like a year and a half ago when I first was doing Mario Bros. Speedruns. He's getting TemTem in the next week. He just got a new computer. He's been hanging out watching games for a while, but his old computer wasn't good enough, so he's finally joining the game. It's dope. Boss is going to be the lead PvP player of the club. He's going to be our champion member. Alright. Let's not give him any openings. Kill everything else and kill Guldur last, I guess. I mean, I wanted to kill Guldur soon. Haven't seen a community like this in years. I mean, you know, I think TemTem's awesome. I really do. I also think, people are very... People talk down on other games' communities a lot, and I don't really vibe with that, is all I'd say. Like, TemTem is awesome, but I don't think like TemTem has to be awesome at the expense of other games, you know? Sometimes people frame it like, man, I played these other games and they're all toxic as hell, and finally TemTem is the only good community. And I think that meme is pretty common. And when enough people get together and someone starts saying, everyone's like, yeah, all other games are toxic, only TemTem. I think TemTem is just an example of like, it's so awesome. Yeah, it's so awesome. The niceness in this game is always great. Well, yeah, that's where people start to not like me as much. I think sometimes, you know, being nice is good. I think sometimes the TemTem community can be a little smothering. I think that's the word I would use. I know there's not everyone's a native English speaker, so smothering is a little bit of a, I don't know if everyone has that word, but like, they can be so nice that sometimes it's hard to think for yourself a little bit. That's very American perspective. I want to think for myself. You're so nice. like, if you don't communicate in a way that's very, like, lovey-dovey, sometimes TemTem can be a little bit overwhelming. That's all I would say. Like, as a guy who's not like, I love you, thank you so much for your friendship. You know, I'm just not that guy. I'm like, oh, yo, what's up, dude? Let's play games. So I think that's all I would say. TemTem is great. I think sometimes TemTem community worships itself a little too much. That's what I'm trying to get at. Sometimes TemTem community is like jacking it, not to be crude, but it's kind of like masturbating itself. Like, we're the best community. We're so nice to each other. We're the best. I have no point to make, though. I'm just being salty right now. I really don't have a good point. Just keep your mom away. My mom loves it when I argue with chat. I'm living at my mom's house during pandemic times. And stay away from Ronin. Quick salt flux is the best. But yeah, my mom hears me arguing with the stream. She's like, this is hilarious. Toxic. Saga's the most toxic member of the community. Stay away from that boy. Alright, we're getting there. Yeah. Kill Vola and Gulder's... Look at that stamina. No stamina. No, TemTem community is amazing. I guess all I'm trying to say is what excites me about the TemTem community is part of it is that it's really nice, but I think also what's really sick along with that is just how much cool stuff is going on. Like the productivity of the TemTem community. Yeah, who was it? It was Focus, right? Or who was it? They stopped by. Who was it who got... It was Hocus. Hocus Pocus, right? They got the Smazy. Cobra! It's Cobra. That's who it was. Cobra. Out of 5 eggs. Dude, I gotta do another egg giveaway soon. We did a Luma egg giveaway once where I cracked eggs on stream for viewers. Like, I paid for them. And then I was like, if it's a Luma, it's yours. Cobra! There he is. That was so much fun. Alright, just kill the mushroom. I guess I could swap out to Malflank just to throw a few attacks. 3 away from 3 SV. Lose my Smazy, so dope. It is a sick Luma, and it's one of the most exclusive ones since some Lumas have lost some value. It's pretty awesome. I think it was a 1 out of 100, right? I believe it was 1 out of 100 eggs. 1% eggs. 1 in 1,000? What? That's even luckier. 100's not possible? With Smazy, you mean? You mean it's just not common? It's technically possible, but yeah, like it doesn't happen. Yeah, you would need a Luma Smazy with Ferts, so they would be very expensive to say the least. Damn, Mashuk has Evade. I mean, Mashuk's gonna die to Mix at the end of the day. Let's just kill the Gulder now, I guess. I feel like I've not played this end game very well. But it should still be okay. Overexert Grumper. Big damage on Gulder. High male ratio Smazy. Needs to have a Luma female Smazy with... Yeah, okay. So while not technically impossible, it's very close to impossible. Thanks for the follow, Wildfellow. Welcome in. Also, Hopringle. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, Kuro. And I'll give you the 20k Pansuns. 100%. Yeah, it makes sense. There's not a lot of female Luma Smazys. My Luma collection is pretty chill right now. I have some stuff, but I don't have, like, the biggest. One of the regulars here, he's been playing other games recently, I think, but Felkaroth in the game, Pile of Gears in chat, he has a crazy Luma collection. He has, like, 70. That dude just grinds. Female Luma Smazy or no Luma Smazy? Grumper's still alive and survives a turn. I just gotta kill this damn Gulder. I could actually wait till next turn and execute. Malflank has +1 speed already. I could execute Mashuk, actually. Huh. I mean, we're gonna win anyway, but... Just donate Smazy to owner. Hey, whatever works. Lumas are the best currency the game has right now. Blocked! GG, blocked. Oh no. Dude, my Luma collection, like, I want the Lumas, but I don't want to do the work, man. I'm so bad at grinding. You guys should see me when I'm grinding off stream. I'm just so antsy. I'm so high energy. He's your dude. He's a good dude. If we're still talking about Cobra, yeah, really solid dude. He's definitely been generous on the channel, donated some subs in the past and stuff. Also just a friendly guy, fun to talk to. Let's kill this Goulder. Just kill this Goulder. We're getting there. Kill it. Kill it. No, TemTem community is doing a great job. Given how long it's taking for Sapanku, even though it's okay, not a huge deal. The fact that it is taking, you know, a little bit of an obnoxiously long time. It's cool to see the TemTem community holding together, you know. I've certainly learned a lot about how to keep having fun and play MMOs. Just watch Flux stream and TV train. I know, I should just watch Flux while I TV train. If only. That's why I started a club. I don't have the TV train anymore. Big TMR. 2,000 Pan Suns. 1,000 TMR? Not for long. Woo. We're up like 50 TMR so far today. If that's not big swag, GG. PvP on Sunday is usually slow. Yeah, it's fair. It hasn't been too bad, you know? It's been a little slow, but it hasn't been brutal. We're getting good matches, which is what counts. We're also winning a lot, which I don't mind. But yeah, PvP is my favorite way to farm Pan Suns. You have to work your way up to it, though. PvP farming is like a couple hundred hours in at least. Like usually 500 hours of gameplay, probably. I would say about 500 hours before you can like farm PvP if you're a quick learner or if you have experience from Pokemon and stuff. Maybe 300, 400 if you're really killed it. But yeah. Alright, so they're thinking for a while. They got Nidrasil, Saku, Volderid, Kidu, Sizewedge, Gaialis, Ukaba, and Bashuk. You'll give it a shot? Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy. And make sure you just ask questions in the TemTem official Discord. Watch streams. You'll learn a lot that way. That's how I learned. Alright, they do ban the Tortonite. Yeah, there you go. Saga's offering you some tabs if you need them. Saga has all the stuff. Skip 30-ish hours. Pretty good deal. Alright, I should probably pick something here. I mean, Gaialis is the ban. I gotta ban Crystal type first, because I have 3 mentals. No mentals banned. Yo, Magic Kindred, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Shoutouts to all the new followers today. I'm glad y'all found your way into the stream. Thanks to the blessed Tsubaki raid. Oh yeah, I kind of want to buy a perfect Tataru. Kuro just reminded me. I'm going to start participating in those auctions. I got to start buying Tebs out of those auctions. Gives away better Tems than he uses. Dude, that's the key to being like popular in a game like this. Give away your best stuff, honestly. Alright, let's go Kinu mix. Seems legit. They don't really have a lot of good counters for mix. I mean, the size munch is dangerous. But I had to ban Gaialis first. Breeding luck is cursed. Mostly males at 3SV and mostly females at 5. I know that feeling. I used to grind online poker a little bit. I love online poker, but it's too hardcore to try to be good at it, so I just play it casually now. But I used to run bad all the time. Also play bad. Do gender swaps. Oh yeah, you could trade when you get gender screwed. You could trade. That's an option. Yeah, that's resourceful. I personally... So right now, the breeding market... You love playing Texas Hold'em online. I've done community poker nights on America's Card Room. We had like 4 people playing. It's a small thing. I mean... You know, when I do like non-TemTem stuff, my viewership varies. So I'm not claiming to have like the biggest poker audience ever. But we've definitely had some fun community poker nights. I should do another one of those soon. Because you just like pick a tournament and everyone signs up, like a $5 tournament on America's Card Room. It's open to Americans and worldwide. I feel like at some point I'll do that again. TemTem community dude Adakar, it just started an online hold'em grind. He's trying to run it up. Seemed pretty serious about it. I checked in on him when he was on day 2, and it seemed cool. Poker is the kind of thing you can do 16 hours a day. I mean, I've like lived that, not 16. I'm not that hardcore, but like I've lived that all day poker life. I'm on PC, Feliz, or Cubo. Cubo Feliz. I'll just call you Cubo. It's easier. These vocals in this song are kind of weird. Da 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 da. It's like a weird voice tone. Let's go Yowler here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I love chess. I love poker. It's so cool seeing both those things be big on Twitch. Like, I love this whole chess boom. Just watching random ass content creators play chess. I love chess. So I watch that. I'm just like, this is great. It's like everyone just started doing more of a thing that I like, you know? I always thought chess was underrated. Like, chess was more popular than people realized, and now I think it's like it's kind of proof of that, the way Twitch has happened. So right away, I always try to ask myself now, the Netflix show helped Janiper for sure. It was happening before Queen's Gambit. I think it's actually backwards. I think Netflix made the Queen's Gambit because they noticed the chess trend. Because chess started popping a year or 2 ago, so that checks out. Netflix was probably making it because Netflix is super conscious of those trends. Like, I feel like the Queen's Gambit amplified it, but it was also a reaction to what was already happening. Yeah, Kinu's in big danger here. We gotta switch to the Volpy to absorb those attacks that are probably coming. And then I think we just go H-slap on the Vola here. That's most likely. That's what House of Cards was. They made House of Cards because they did research that showed people love political shows. They love dramas. They love, like, you know, everyone wants to, like, they realized this show with, you know, pre-controversy Kevin Spacey, and it's about politics and this other, you know, these different combination of actors and actresses and things. Like, they did research and they formulated it that way. They, like, use AI to help determine what might hit. It's very, very strange. Clearly it works. So they actually went after Mix. I was wrong. Mix doesn't take too much damage there, though, thanks to the Rejuvenate heal with the slap. And Volarind is aerobic, so it's getting a lot of debuffs. -1 defense and -1 special defense. This Volarind is tanking up fast. For anybody who's a newer player, what they're going to do is they're going to be trying to use Hyperkinetic Strike, which means that the speed buffs make their attack faster and stronger at the same time, whereas most attacks would only get faster. We got to deal with that thing fast. But my Volphy rather can't do anything. The Fox A, my Volphy, fucking useless against Volarind. It's Hand Fan, not Sweatband. So actually, we have a chance to do one thing, which is to plague them and exhaust them. I could use Energy Manip, though, which is even better with the double exhaust. Mix needs the heal, though. We're going to Crystal Bite. I agree, Cubo. I love the balance. And it's still not even all the Tems yet. Hey, Metaphor, how you doing? We're doing great here. Stream's lit off the chain tonight. It's the Sunday night post-tournament hang, unofficial. Volphy uses Plague on Volarind. Vola down to 59.6. Even Osukai. I've lost to Osukai. Off-meta player, annoyingly talented off-meta player Niffy beat me down with an Osukai one time. Excited to get a perfect roller online. Yeah, TemTem has enough imbalance to be spicy, but is mostly balanced, you know? And I mean, we're all excited for Saponku. Saponku win! Volphy down to 15 health, but not dead. Let's just ponder this a little bit. I'm giving that Ukama a lot of time to chill. Oh yeah, hydrate. I forgot to do it earlier. Look, we gotta finish what we started. Kill the damn Vola. I mean, Plague might kill it, but it's +2 speed, so they'll probably go after Mix, though. I mean, they have to use a lot of overkill if they want to kill Volphy quickly. So they probably have to HKS the Mix. Noxious Bomb. Okay, they did shut down Volpy. That means they're not handling Mix. Well, they're kind of handling Mix. I don't know. We'll see if Mix is able to pull through. That poison sucks. But with the H slap gives us the rejuvenate. It's actually strong enough to kill. I mean, they had -1 physical defense. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, we gotta bring in Kinu. It resists Ukaba. And it's gonna buff the Mix, who's good against the whole rest of their team. Mix is a little bit in danger right now. But it's kind of pulling through because Rejuvenate is dope as hell. Because they had to ban Tortonite in the draft. So that means they weren't able to ban Kinu or Mix. Tortonite, I mean, dude, this team feels way stronger all of a sudden. Tortonite is just bringing it all together. Bringing it all together. It's insane. Do we hope for... So, I don't know what 2Ys are coming, but it has been data mined. So, we can't... It's kind of hard to speculate, because some people know, and I'm asking them not to say, because data mine stuff is considered spoilers. So, I don't know. But enough people do that it's... The conversation is poisoned. Personally, I would love a digital 2Y, because that just seems really cool to me. You know, a digital, the more digitals, the better. Pretty much anything or digital, I want. Oh, the swag just increases the swag, yeah. It's just a joke. Someone DM Janiper, yeah. I mean, like, I don't personally care, but I do, I feel like it's kind to keep that stuff locked down. So yeah, people can ask for it in DM or whatever. I mean, I don't know if anyone cares, I don't know. I'm trying to be cool. I'm taking forever on this turn 4. I'm not afraid, though. Should I switch out Mix, or should I... I could bring in the Yowler here. They're probably going to swap out the Mashuk anyway because of Kinu. It's at least possible. Or they'll keep it in for the Water Jet synergy to continue. This fucking Ukama. It's getting all the value. I'm a little scared for Mix right now. Let's go to Yowler. This might be weird. Yeah, the swag is just for fun. I mean, channel points are mostly silly, although I do some giveaway stuff with them. So that's something. Aquatic Whirlwind takes Yowler down to 204. Mashuk with the uppercut on Yowler. Kinu uses Beta Burst. Mashuk down to 61.6%. Mashuk has Snare. I see that pretty often. So Kinu loses the baton pass. He's going to start taking damage on swap-ins. Yowler down to the high orange. Could have been worse. Ukama is now out of stamina pretty much. They're likely to bring in their Kinu here. Swap out Ukama, bring in Kinu. Alright, this playlist, like, some of these songs... The ones that have lyrics are like a little cringy, I feel like, sometimes. No offense to this band. I'm gonna skip this track. Okay. This is a tough match. I think... Here's what I want to do. I want to click the green circle. It's tough, because I want to use Kinu for buffs. You know, I really want to use Kinu for buffs, but... And I don't want to attack Mashuk because Parrier, but I think we're just going to attack into it anyway. Double Mashuk. And just try to take out their Tems one at a time. I mean... What else do we do? What else do we do, you know? Rolder's interesting, going back a little bit. Perfect Rolder. Rolder's interesting, because Rolder's stats are pretty low in terms of the total, but it seems like it's a really strong Tem. I've never tried to run Rolder. But I feel like I've heard a lot of good players say that Rolder is better than you'd think. Like, I've trash-talked Rolder before and had good players be like, hey, you might be surprised. Ooh, that Urshiol synergy, the 4 poison on Kinu on top of the ×2 damage. Oof. Okay, see here, the Savage Suplex is good. 1 HP! Come on! What, though? Dude. Why didn't Mashuk just die? I guess it's okay. I mean, they would have brought in Kinu. Yeah, someone won the Genki. Who won the Genki? Wasn't it Kalila? I don't know. I forget. There's a lot of things. Pair him with a Motivator Raikin. Gonna go. You're welcome for the stream, Cubo. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, Coochie, we'll do it after this match, the Scunch thing. If anyone else wants to try to win the Luma Scunch. Super swag. Alright, I gotta make a decision here. Let's kill... Let's just throw the attacks, you know? Kinu goes first. Oh, dude, they wouldn't have gotten that Urshiol if not for the 1 HP. Motivator Raikin seems like... I've never heard of anybody making it work. So, Rolder with Motivator Raikin, like... Honestly, I've never seen Motivator Raikin before. It boosts stamina, right? Alright. Yowler survives a turn here, that's good. Motivator at the start of a turn. If a TemTem with Motivator is on the battlefield, all its allies, including those not on the battlefield, restore 10% of their maximum stamina. It does affect everybody both on and off the board. I mean, it sounds interesting. It's probably... It's tough. It's tough to not be using... It's tough to not be using... Prideful. You know what I mean? Thanks, Sapir and Reborn for the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. Works in a stamina-heavy team, Grandpa Adoro. I've never run Adoro before. Adoro seems super strong. Okay, Yowler's gonna die. I kind of want to swap in Mix just to sacrifice to it. But that's obviously bad because then Mix is gonna get hit too hard. I gotta let Yowler die. I need to revitalize... I have exact stamina. I need to revitalize Kinu, like, revitalize itself this turn. And then, just so it definitely stays alive, so it can sacrifice the following turn to Mix. Hello, welcome in. So they got the allergic spread. We're already super poisoned. They're just trying to kill Yowler before it attacks. And it works! Want a Tem that's wind and fire mixed? That would be really cool. Like a blowing fire in the wind. When I played Nexamon Extinction recently, that was one cool thing I noticed, is that in Nexamon, fire is strong against wind, which actually just feels like it makes a lot of sense. Alright, bring in the Mix. We're going to sacrifice to Mix. It goes up to +4/+4 on the special defense. And then we attack with Crystal Bite, I guess, on Kinu and click the green circle. To flame. I want it. Give us the fire shrine. We know it's probably coming because of Volcano. It's pretty safe to assume. Oh, this match is probably not going to be a W, guys. We've been winning, but this one feels like it might be an L. They're retreating Kinu to Ukama. Running Grandpa with Willpower Drain is so fun. Speaking of stamina stuff. It's kind of hard to make it a prominent part of the team, but just having it on Grandpa. It's good on Momo as well, but Grandpa's, like, less common. And it's just so good. Fire gets stronger through oxygen. Yeah, if wind blows on a fire, it makes it spread. It makes it stronger. Like, it's more often the wind helps the fire than it hurts it. You can blow out a little fire, but you can't blow out a big fire. You gotta use water. Mix wins this, you think? I feel good. This is the end game that we tend to look for. They also need to kill Grumper, or else we can just yeet that Ukama. I can even Stonewall Mix for one more buff next turn. But yeah, let's kill Ukama first. I mean, the poison's coming from Nidrasil, to be fair. But I just feel like because I can Lightning Strike Ukama, I should go after them first. Ukama uses Aquatic Whirlwind. 2 Zap sounds like it'd be sick. Lightning, 2Y. Zapdos. That's Zapdos right there. Mix uses Humiliating Slap on Ukama. Digital would be cool just because it'd be so cool. I'd be so happy if we got a digital 2Y. I don't really expect it, though, but hey, maybe. So Grumper gets the Thunder Strike. We get it. Ukama is dead. D-E-D. Dead. Electric Toxic type. That would make a lot of sense, like a pollution type. Pollution meta. A factory just billowing smoke into the sky. Yeah, I mean, Mix is getting pretty intense. Grumper probably dies before it attacks, but I'd love to get Mix to +5/+5. Everything counts. And let's kill... I guess I kill Keanu first. It's going to be a lot faster at ×2. Otherwise, Keanu can heal. So I think Mix carries this. It's scary looking at it right now, though. It doesn't feel good looking at this, seeing the green, healthy Tems on their side, and then the decrepit red and orange Tems on my side. But maybe, just maybe, we actually get through this with the power of Rejuvenate. I mean, this is the Rejuvenate endgame that you live for. It is. This is what you live for right now. Pardon me. Still recovering from that joint. Alright, they hit Mix. It didn't do a whole... Oh, no, they hit Grumper down to 4. Grumper's alive! Grumper's alive. Do we get the Stonewall? Nice! Yo, Mix goes to +5/+5. What community do I speak? I don't speak anything except English, unfortunately. Alright, Crystal Bite. Kill Keanu first. I wish I knew more languages. That'd be so cool. Maybe one day I'll learn one. Maybe one day I'll learn at least one language. Yeah, I think they can't get through this. I mean, they can poison Mix and they can hit it as hard as they can, but it's not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Pretty sure we got this one. Your wife helped you learn a lot of Korean to the point you can order food and stuff? That's amazing. Yeah, if I ever date somebody or get married to somebody who speaks another language, then I definitely could try to learn that. That'd be a great reason. That's nice, you know? That's fun. Korean seems like a cool language. They are absolutely looking for some way to win. Keanu beta bursts Mix. Either that or they're just extremely salty. Mix Crystal Bites Keanu. That's a kill. Oh, that's a kill. Mix down to 192. Never mind. 161. But yeah, they just can't do enough damage. And the Sweatband keeps Mix attacking over and over again. Like, Sweatband on Mix is absolutely essential for Rejuvenate. Pocus doesn't need the Sweatband, but Mix cannot function Rejuvenate style without it. It's like Surneef. It's like Surneef. If you're not going to use the Sweatband, it's questionable if you should use the Tem in the first place. Mix uses Crystal Bite here. They're down to 60%. Rejuvenate Mix over Puppet Master Mix confirmed. I love Rejuvenate Mix. But I can't say for sure what's better, you know? All I can do is prove the merits of the Rejuvenate Mix, because this end game shows why I like it so much. I mean, maybe we'll see the Resign in a minute. It's pretty clear it's hopeless for them. It's literally +5/+5. It's insane. Insane. There's the concede. And look at those Pansuns. 2,300 Pansuns. For those who have asked about farming Pansuns in TMR, in PvP rather, that's what I have to say to that. That was a lot of Pansuns. GG. I mean, we could do rock, paper, scissors. I don't know what else we could do, though. We need the ability to roll dice and, like, other quality of life things, you know? Sizemunch, Gyalis, Kapir, Mashuk, Ukama, Barnshi, Keanu, and Toxolotl, Noxolotl. We could use Tabletop Simulator to do casino stuff and just Fat Pansuns use that as the platform. Then I really could play. We could do Poker Night on Tabletop Simulator with Pansuns and just have a, you know, a gentleman's agreement, so-called, like a handshake kind of thing. Dojo Rebattle is amazing. So Gyalis is probably the ban here. because that, I mean, we're just going off pretty basic principles. We got to ban the crystal attacks. Yeah, dojo rebattle is by far the best way to get Pan Suns. I've been procrastinating lately, but I always do all 5. I mean, it makes no sense to do anything else before dojo rebattles if you're able to win them quickly, because the Pan Suns per hour are insane. I've done 2 of my battles so far this week, but I don't do radars very often, which is why I'm able to procrastinate. A lot of people do them very first because they want to see their radars. All right, Kinu gets the ban, but no Toxo this time, probably because they got Size Munch and Kapir. Money and radars, yeah, it's really nice. It's when they added that in like a month ago, or 2 months ago, whenever it was, that was so pog. Like 2 months ago, maybe. Best update ever. Getting a house in TemTem is the biggest scam. You think so? I don't have one yet. I've avoided the scam. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I want to go Pocus first and then probably go Grumper second. 200k for nothing. I would say for now. Yeah, what Coffee said. For now. I think they're gonna, you know, they're not... Look, Crema is not great about, like, explicitly telling us exactly what's coming and when, but it seems pretty clear to me they're gonna add more functions to the house, you know? Didn't they put clubhouses on the roadmap? I know the roadmap schedule of time isn't accurate anymore, but isn't, like, in terms of the content of what's on there, isn't clubhouses on there? They went Noxo and Kinu. Turned it into an auction house. Yeah, it'd be cool to use it for meetups, but it's kind of out of the way is the thing. Like, the Arasola house is a much better place. I should go Grumper anyway. I don't want to get Grumper banned. Want to use it. They should add a lot more features to the houses. I hope that the area of houses that exists in the game right now is only the beginning of housing. Hope we can buy and trade property in the future within the game. Let's go full... what's that? There's like a super old online game where all the items have real money value. It's like all real money trading, basically. It's like from the 90s, I think, and it's still around, or from the 2000s, like the early 2000s. You haven't even done the quest yet. Yeah, me either. Oh, no PC in the house, so you can't use the auction. I guess you could use a second account. Here, let's fry. I gotta either go Kapir or Size Munch. I'm gonna fry the Kapir. There's no perfect answer, and then go mix. Yeah, second account could be somewhere else, like at a Temporium, and the main account could be at the house, but it's so awkward. I gotta imagine they'll give us the ability to have PCs in the house eventually, and things like that. We need clubhouses. It's so obvious. We need clubhouses. Oh, this is a rough one, man. I'm gonna go Malflank Tortonite, but I don't feel good about it. Spend $40 to use a thing that should already be in the game. Hey, why not? I'm with you. I only have one account. I'm with you. Some people double account so hard, though, they make me feel like inadequate with my one account. You know? Make me feel like I don't even know what I'm doing. But I wouldn't be able to grind efficiently. Like, two accounts would be only moderately useful. Once it comes to Switch, you'll probably get a second account. I get it for, like, farming Pan Suns and resetting one account over and over again. I get that idea. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not... I'm not, like, willing to do a whole nother account's worth of work. Like, one account's worth of trying to do even close to everything is already a decent amount. I feel like once TemTem is in full release, having two accounts is just going to be way too cumbersome to keep up. The second account could still work for logistical stuff, but grinding both accounts... People are always like Tuesday morning, like, well, finished all my grind. What else should I do? Like those people, eventually it's going to not be feasible, I hope. I don't know what to do. What are they going to do? Double Pocus? They're probably going to double Pocus. They might go after Grumper, but eh. We can double Kinu. Do they swap in Size Munch maybe? Probably not against Pocus. Size Munch and Mashuk both kind of scared. Even Ukama kind of scared. Oh, this could be a rare chance to bring in the Tortonite. But then it gets hit by Kinu and shit. I guess that's not a big deal, right? Bring in Tortonite. Thunderstrike. The Kinu, I think, maybe? I don't know. I'm really not sure about this turn. Maybe this is an okay turn one. Maybe. I don't know how to play. I might win games, but I don't know what I'm doing. Kinu uses Beta Burst. Grumper gets hit, but not that much. Special Defense TVs. Don't listen to them. They'll tell you to use physical TVs. Don't listen to them. Special Defense TVs on Grumper. It's the shit. Thunder Strike on Keanu. Take it down to 65%. Okay. That madness buff, I did notice. Noxo with the madness buff. Didn't gloss over that. If I cage, then Tortonite gets +1 special defense, and then Kinu's trapped. Keanu 1,000,000,000,000,000% wants to swap. Is Grumper just gonna get yeeted by Noxo? I don't know what the fuck Noxo's moveset is. I haven't played enough Tems, man. There's so many Tems. 800 hours into this game, and there's still Tems whose entire moveset I'm just like, I don't know. Like, attack or Stonewall? You know, that's the question. And I say fucking Stonewall. All in. Noxo is your favorite Tem? I should run it at some point. I want to try running all the Tems, but all of them in the context of Rejuvenate. As soon as I switch Rejuvenate off of the team, I start losing. So I'm never switching again. I give up. Only Rejuvenate from now on. I mean, I'm not being serious right now. I'm joking, but I'm half serious. Like, the way Matt Gia is always using Toxics, I'm always using Rejuvenate. Trance Noxolotl. I'd be down to try one. I'd be down to pick one up. You want a Luma one so bad? A Luma Noxo? They look really nice. My bad for not commentating that turn. But you all saw what went down, right? They swapped in Mashuk. I caged. The Keanu had grease. I probably should have noticed that. Wasn't paying enough attention. It's very easy to notice when Kenus don't have Baton Pass because they don't re-heal. I didn't notice because I was fucking around, and that's on me. I have no regrets, though. Just to be clear, no regrets. Well, Grumper's gonna get uppercut. Tortonite's feeling pretty damn good, though. We can Tortonite's guard in Mashuk here. I mean, are they gonna uppercut Tortonite? They might be just going after Tortonite. Either way, we can't swap out. I say we doom Mashuk. And then Thunder and Oxo. Maybe that's okay. Mashuk perfect jabs Tort, so ×2 and the minus defense. Yeah, that makes sense. A little balance of debuff and damage. Noxo acid. this. Do I swap something in to eat attacks? Nah, I think we just let Grumper accept its fate at this point. So they're swapping out the Noxo. It does have Pillow. Pillow confirmed. They're bringing in their Kinu. Mashuk getting buffed. They're gonna sacrifice. Sacrifice incoming. They're gonna sacrifice next turn, and then Pocus is gonna Psychosis the same turn and just apply Doom again. Ready? 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 This is gonna be fun. This is the most toxic thing I've done all day. So Psychosis, the Mashuk here, and then just wait for the tears. Stonewall on Pocus again. Grumper's probably gonna get hit first by Mashuk, but hey, a boy can dream. I wonder if they're gonna realize right now how hopeless this is, because I mean, Pocus having Psychosis is pretty well known. I don't know if Rascal Alex knows that. They're using Hypnosis instead. What? Okay, no sacrifice. They just swapped in Kinu for unrelated reasons. Okay, fail. F. The Psychosis is a fail. I should have Psychosis to nobody. I should have just attacked Kinu with Telekinetic. It's okay, though. Grumper dies. That's yeah, I mean, I didn't expect the Stonewall. It's totally fine. Could you imagine if it refreshed? Don't even say it. Don't let Crema hear you. Nah, it would never happen. Luckily, that's not how statuses work. Because, yeah, luckily that would break Poison and other statuses like Hypnosis and stuff. If Doom refreshed when you misfired, that would be interesting. That would also be terrible. Mix? I think I'm scared of Size Munch. Let's go Mix. Thing is, if Size Munch comes in clean, it can't wreck till turn 2. If they go for Heat Up... No, it's Noxo again. That makes sense. So Mix has no buffs. Tortonite can Stonewall it, though. Tortonite's buffed up. This is a good spot for Tortonite. Tortonite, Tortonite, Tortonite. I could also swap out Mix for Tortonite, because Pocus is already buff right now. Kind of want to focus on killing the Kinu. And then, yeah, honestly, Mix, forget about it. Go back to Tortonite. Call me crazy. That was a pretty fast turn, but they moved faster, so whatever. We're doing good. I still can't believe how well this team is playing. When I put Tortonite on, I was thinking I'd probably lose a few matches and then take it back off the team and be like, oh, well, at least we tried. And instead, we just, like, low-key started winning, and I was, like, kind of like, oh, why am I winning? And now we're just crushing, dude. We're crushing. This session has been one of my best PvP sessions ever. This is insane. Yeah, we can kill Kinu with Ninja Jitsu and get the heal as well. It makes perfect sense. Tortonite could cage, even though Kinu has Grease, just to apply a buff on itself and go to +3/+3, because Tortonite is running away, and then Guardian will win us the game at a certain point. Size Munch is their only counter there, but if Pocus counters the Size Munch, and I have Mix as well. Size Munch's Wreck is good against Mix, but I even have Malflank as a dummy. Yeah, Stonewall. Let's cage. Tortonite to +3/+3 now. If they think I'm trying to trap their Kinu, they're sorely mistaken. I'm ready for that swap out. They bring in Size Munch. Okay. Bad time to cage. I regret everything. They can Size Munch's Wreck next turn into Tortonite, I just realized. I wasn't scared of Kinu leaving the battlefield, but I should have been scared of Size Munch swapping in. The thing is, Pocus is still good. They are not +2 attack. They are not buffed. Even Tortonite has buffs. It'll probably live. But yeah, I mean, look, in retrospect, Cage was probably not as good as just keeping my options open. I do think I'll double the Size Munch. I mean, it's not good. The spikes aren't good. I could spikes Noxo. Noxo's getting free heals. If Tortonite lives, I kind of just want to Tortonite's Garden the Noxo. Although with Pillow, they can push it off, I guess. Tort is a 3-hit KO, you think? Okay. If I don't cage again, can they take the Doom off of Noxo? I don't think so. I don't know. I think this is okay. Seismunch heats up first. Telekinetic Shrapnel does a little damage, but it's pretty good. Beta Burst next turn. They can't hit Tortonite. I can swap out. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. They didn't actually hit Tortonite on the turn when they had the chance. So now we Doom the Noxolotl, and then I don't think they're able to take it off, although I certainly could be wrong. Pocus gives Psychosis Seismunch now. Obviously a terrible play. Beta Burst. And I think we could just swap to Malflank to just die. Like, no offense to Malflank, but I think that's Malflank's role here. I think that's the best play, even though it's kind of sketch. Yeah, if it trances, Doom is pushed off, but that's like 30%, isn't it? This is a great match, yeah. This is a very good match. I feel good about it. Seismunch's wreck. Both Tems live. Pocus is close to dead, though. We get the Beta Burst, but no heal, so they probably kill Pocus here in exchange for Seismunch dying. I bet Noxo kills Pocus right here, yeah? Yep. So Narcoleptic hit, they go to sleep. That's okay, though. The Doom is going to kill him, unless they can apply a second status. Ukama can't do it. They still have Kinu. Can Kinu sacrifice now? Bring back the Tortonite. I can Doom them again. Tems that are doomed are usually ignored. I don't think Malflank would be. Oh, also, duh. Kinu dies on swap in. I thought about that, Kuro, but I don't think +1 is enough. It is +1, right? Oh, no, it's +0. But yeah, we forgot about that. Okay. Just don't attack. Just Stonewall. Tortonite Stonewalls itself. Don't cage. I could cage it off right now like an idiot. Imagine I click the cage button right now. I mean... that would be an oof. Alright, Malflank, get some rest. They get alerted! Holy shit, that scared me for a second. It's okay. They're still doomed. Yeah, they can't. Ukama has Blizzard, I guess, but Tortonite has +5, +4. So we just go after Ukama. And I think we win pretty readily. If I'm not mistaken. I can't believe this PvP session. This is insane. Water Cannon takes Malflank down to 0. Tortonite with the Crystal Spikes. Ukama down to 28.5. Tortonite overexerts. I didn't notice that was going to happen. They get Acid Reflux. This does nothing. Just like whatever they can do. Doom kills Noxo. Thank you very much. It worked. Double Doom strats. Oh, look, my other Rejuvenate Tem. Can't Stonewall this turn, which is the only thing here. Mix is unbuffed, but we win super hard. Big GG's. This is insane. What a match. This team is fucking crushing. Aquatic Whirlwind hits the mix. Energy Manip on the Ukama. Tortonite gets some rest. Yeah, that's it. G. Tsunami, get out of here. Get out of here with this nonsense. Tortonite is insanely buffed. Alright, Tortonite's going to be a great fit for this team right now. It's official. It's official. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. We're going to do one more match. We're going to do one more. And then after that, that'll probably be it. Definitely getting a little tired. This session has been insane. I didn't expect this when I went live today. So many people hanging out and so many wins. Tortonite crushing. We played against an all Lumos player yesterday as well. So what? That's... Dude, I can't, it's hard to recognize. What is that? I don't know. Is that... What is that? Volfi, Voloran, Ukama, Adoro, Guldur, Grandpa, and Cernith. Is that Zenarith? Is that... I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It is Zenarith. In that case, that's the ban. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was going to say, if that's the crystal, it has to be the ban. If that's the crystal, it has to be the ban. Alright, they have a lot of Lumas, but I have a lot of good Tems. So, I don't know. Lumas are OP. Lumas are super OP. That's the only thing about facing off against a team full of Lumas, is they are super OP. Kinu is the Tem they banned, which makes sense. What are we going to do here? Lead Pocus looks good. Tort's kind of sketch in this match, so we're not going to want to rely on Tort. We probably want to go Pocus open, Grumper in the back. I mean, Grumper is the more important one, but Grumper second, just to not make it as obvious. Yeah, that's the thing about running a full Luma team, is it's a little harder for people to recognize, especially the rarer ones. Excuse me. I do want to do an all Luma team one day. I'm going to reach out to some of my contacts. Maybe I'll do this soon. I could reach out to someone. I could send a message. But I want to do an all Luma team one day. I have a few PvP ladder... in the scaled context, I have a few PvP ladder viable Tems. Mashuk and Grandpa I have going on. The Mashuk's an OT. The Grandpa's just a good deal that I found on Discord. But that's it. Really. My Lowali's not good for ladder. It doesn't have the egg move. It's a nice Luma, but a nice OT. My first Luma. But yeah. And then my melee Luma Koish that I got during Luma Koish week in Psy Park. I'm proud of myself for getting a Luma in Psy Park for the first time. Because I'm kind of shit at Luma hunting. I get unlucky and I'm lazy about that kind of grind. So it's a double whammy. But... that thing is not good for PvP. That one's going to be given away. That's up. We have the Scunch in the giveaway queue of the Rock, Paper, Scissors channel points challenge thing. We have the Scunch in the queue. Then there's a Luma Saku with some Furts. That's not an OT Flux. Then there's the Melee Luma Quaish that is a Flux OT. It's the first Flux OT Luma I'm going to give away. Guldur Ukama versus Pocus Mix. That's a cool turn 1. That's not something you see every day. Got super lucky on a Kalamazoo radar with 2 at full odds and a 3rd at 5x odds. That's stupid lucky. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. That's dope as hell. I would love a Calibus Luma one day. I had a friend who I told I was going to give him a Calibus Luma eventually, but he kind of stopped playing. If he ever stops playing again, I'm going to buy him one. Now that I'm more Pansun rich than I used to be. I could ban Voldorand here, and then Tortonite gets way more viable since they didn't ban it. They banned the Yowler. And then Adoro's not as big of a deal. I got 2 crystal types. So, yeah, I think that's the play. Grandpa's still a threat, but... Grandpa we can take care of. Grandpa we can deal with. Your Calibus Luma, you nicknamed Scooby-Doo. Scuba-Doo. That's amazing. Scuba-Doo. That's a good one. A Scooby-Doo pun. Tortonite. Get in there. I didn't think it was going to happen, but we made it happen. Tortonite is amazing against Guldur because it can just chill for a while and then doom it. You know? Guldur has to bamboozle around the doom, but it's hard to do. Guldur can have a really hard time against Tortonite. Of course they pick the Grandpa. Excuse me. Getting hiccups. Volfi as well? Okay. Yeah, so I think we want the Grumper to counter the Grandpa that counters the Tortonite. It's kind of the way this logic works out. And then they may have 1 mental. They may have none. So we'll definitely bring in Malflank. And they ban the Yowler. Howl the Lumas! Howl the Lumas! Pocus and Mix versus Ukama and Guldur. What a good spot, dude. What a good spot. They're probably going to double Pocus. That's what they usually do. Today, they haven't been doing it as much. That's what tends to happen. I mean, Tortonite's a good swap in here unless they 5-head Blizzard right away. Malflank could be okay. They have kind of a slow opener with the Guldur. I don't know. It's kind of crap. It's kind of, as they say in Europe, it's kind of shite. It's kind of shite. Do they say that? They pronounce shit shite somewhere, right? All right, let's go. Let's just stay on the battlefield and go after Ukama immediately. Because I'm pretty sus of trying to swap out of this. I feel like aggro is the way. And they swap out Guldur, which is good for me. They're going on the defensive. We're going on the offensive. As tanky as my team is, it still feels like it's got a little bit of an aggressive gear, you know? It's not an aggro team, but, you know, we can push turn 1 when we need to. Is Scotland where they say it that way? It's shite. It's nice because it feels a little less vulgar when you say it that way, at least here in America. You know, you don't hear it sounds a little lighter. It's still a swear, but it's not as much of one. We took their Ukama down to 43.8%, and they barely did any damage. I didn't even realize how good that was, man. I got to get more familiar with my own damn team. Like, we just destroyed that turn 1. Now Grandpa is not even that useful. I mean, they can willpower drain just to kind of start shutting stuff down. All right, we got to finish what we started. That's the rule. Ukama's vulnerable. Keep going. Don't get distracted by the shiny Grandpa. They're all shiny. This is one hell of a session. I guess I'll upload all this stuff to YouTube since the music's royalty-free and since it was a super lit session. This is great. This will be... I've got a few more episodes I got to get cut together soon. Windburst on Pocus. Telekinetic Shrapnel on Ukama. So they hit Pocus pretty hard there, but we re-heal a little bit. Yeah, Pocus is really fun to play Legacy. Sometimes it gets banned like every match and it's kind of annoying, but then at least it draws the ban. I think what I'm going to do soon is I'm going to do a team breakdown of my own team, even though it's going to hurt my TMR ranking because I'm going to give everyone the answer of how to beat me a little bit by explaining the team. I think I want to start doing that. When my teams start working is like do a breakdown. So I'll probably put together a TemTem link and then I'll have like Pocus's Funhouse 2.0, which is the old version, and then I can do one for this version, which is 3.0, because they're both good builds. 2.0 is a little bit more meta, and then this one's a little bit spicier, 3.0. I'm amazed at how well this team is performing today, though. This has been shocking. I was just experimenting with Tortonite, and then we went on a fucking crazy win streak, which we might even continue in this game if I can find the answer. Focus, Flux. Pocus mix against Grandpa Wolfie. Now, I have yet to swap out a Tem. I've just been aggro. It's turn 3. I guess it hasn't been that long. Mix has to run away from Wolfie because Dust Vortex, as well as Sandstorm. I mean, Mouthlink is probably the swap in. Although Grumper can survive, and Grumper scares Grandpa. You know, my Grumper has anti-Wolfie technology. They also probably hit Pocus here because they're trying to kill Pocus, but they're going to be tempted to go after Mix. But they also know I'm going to swap out Mix. Do I 5-head swap out Pocus to Grumper? I could swap to Grumper and Mouthlink. Dude, the hard swap? Am I getting too fancy? I don't think so. I think that's actually the play. Grumper goes here with anti-Wolfie technology, and then we bring in Mouthlink. That's the only thing, is Saponku is going to decimate Pocus, but that is a legitimately good reason to play it soon. We'll see. I mean, mentals that don't have like a nature type or some kind of counter typing are going to have a hard time. Barnchy and Nagai's both have it worse. Barnchy has it the worst. Of all the currently viable mental Tems, Barnchy gets hit the hardest by Saponku. Barnchy goes from like B tier to like D+ tier at best. Cobra says I'm loving Pocus and PvP. It's so fun. It like turned into the meta all of a sudden a week or like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I remember one day seeing Mr. Rishi streaming Pocus stuff and seeing like Silent Cammy streaming Pocus, and I was playing hella Pocus, and I was like, yo, Pocus is in all of a sudden. Everyone started banning my Pocus, which never used to happen. But this is the next level. Tortonite Pocus combo, double Doom strats. So yeah, Grumper got wall-upped on the way in, but that was the plan. Grumper probably dies before it gets to do anything, but that keeps all the attention off of Mouthlink. Mouthlink being unnoticed is pretty nice because it's going to get boosted speed. And the question is, who do I go after, Wolfie or Grandpa? And the answer, by the way, is obviously Wolfie, because Wolfie yeets Mix, although it's also obviously Grandpa because Grandpa yeets Tortonite. Pocus is kind of fine against others, or against either. Grandpa is actually probably a better target because it's easier to kill. Yes, it's lower on stamina than Wolfie, Wolfie has more stamina for now, but Grandpa has more options. Hypnosis, willpower drain, weird stuff. And also, it's easier to kill. Grumper probably doesn't get to attack, but it can't exactly run away. And then we use Goring. Goring first. Grandpa immediately on the 51%. Hypnosis from Grandpa. On Malflank, yes! We outspeeded you. It's unnoticed. +1 speed. Dust Vortex kills Grumper. Never mind. I thought we were going to get the attack on Grandpa there. Oh, never mind. Can't wait for Saponku. Get to evolve my Demoralized Raise to Motivator Raiken and Deandre to Cerneve. I hope that Motivator Raiken gets useful. It'd be really fun if both traits were good. Were commonly seen. Anytime a Tem has 2 traits that are both considered usable, it's amazing. We're seeing that. Like, Rejuvenate Mix is like slowly gaining market share. I'm pretty much doing PR for Rejuvenate Mix every time I go live and I play it because everyone's like, oh yeah, that does work. Oh shit. Rejuvenate Mix can win insanely lopsided endgames if it gets to +3/+3 or especially +4/+4. Like literally 1v4 low health type shit. Like what? It's not a, you know, perfect answer to every situation, but it's damn good. Okay, Grumper's dead. So we got to bring in Pocus. It's a little sketch because Pocus is low healthish. I say that, but the meta will no doubt hard swap from Electric Digital to countering them, and then Barnshee and Pocus will come back and have a little downtime for a few meta shifts, in your opinion. I agree with you, actually, yeah. Like, I think in the short term, I think Barnshee is going to have a hard time coming back. I would push back on Barnshee. I think ×4 weak to Lightning and ×2 weak to Digital. Barnshee's already not S tier, you know? I mean, Neutrality Barnshee can be nasty, don't get me wrong. Neutrality Barnshee is nothing to fuck with. It's tempting to just... Actually, never mind. Forget what I said. Forget what I was about to say. Ninja Jitsu, and I could Cage here. It doesn't hit Wolfie. It doesn't matter, actually. Never mind. Malflank's asleep. Well, I'm not bringing in the other Tems right now. Ugh, the thing is, Grandpa probably swaps out here, right? And then I'm hitting Cerneve with a physical attack, most likely. Like, that's what's going to happen. So let's actually Ninja Jitsu the Wolfie. We can't really Psychosis there because Bush. And then I don't want to swap in the crystal types, so... Yeah. Yep, Cerneve. Told you. Yeah, I think Barnshee gets hit pretty damn hard. Because it's already not, like, the highest tier, and it gets hit so hard. But I think Pocus will come back. I mean, Mixed gets hit a little bit. Its digital types are strong against Mixed. Everything changes a little bit. But yeah, it won't be too dramatic. So Ninja Jitsu takes Wolfie down to 72.4. Pocus ends the turn at 108. I don't have buffs this turn, which is very strange. It's very unlike my team. Except for Malflank being speed buff, which is incredible. Is that +3? Holy shit. +3 execute, you could say. Barnshee, we'll see. I would love it if Barnshee was still playable. It would be a testament to how good TemTem is if that happens. It's just, you know, if I'm playing a lot of Barnshee, then I'm sweating right now. So Psychosis is useless against double Bush Tems. Shrapnel hopefully is going to be fast enough to hit. I think we just go after the Wolfie here. Twice. They still have swap options, but like, what else do I do, you know? What else do I do with it at that point? It's gonna be, I mean, Saponku's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it so much. So many new things. The whole game just gets another layer, you know? It just gets that much bigger. Like, one huge step bigger. Oh, man. Then we start going, Arbory win! Alright, they swap in Guldur. Pocus takes... Wait. Did I attack Pocus? Did I misclick on Pocus? Apparently I just misclicked and attacked Pocus. Is that what just happened? I should have attacked Guldur, but I attacked Pocus. I guess I misclicked. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yes. Damn. What the frick? Alright, bring in Tortonite. That's what happened. I can't believe I did that. That's why this is the last game. Because, yeah, damn. That's crazy. I can't believe that happened. Crystal Spike, special attack. Tortonite unbuffed. It's going to take time to get buffs. We can Doom Goulder. So focus attacks on Cernif. Oh, I used Cage. God damn, dude. I didn't want to do that. Holy shit. Misclick King all of a sudden. Misclick King. Alright, maybe Cage is good. Not the worst possible thing. It'll buff Tortonite. It's actually not bad. I just was alarmed because, yeah, holy shit. My brain is all of a sudden melting. This song sounds a little annoying. Skip. They're thinking right now. They are in the absolutely in the tank right now. Malflank Cage, Tortonite with Confined trait gets +1 defense, +1 special defense. And Malflank has Grease and is not affected. Pretty good. Crystal Spikes hits Cernif. Roots hits Malflank minus speed. That's a weird one. I've never seen Roots in a battle before. I don't think. So Tortonite could Stonewall itself this turn, and then Tortonite's Garden Goulder next turn. Or we just keep Crystal Spiking Cernif and taking it down a little bit, which I don't mind. I feel like Stonewall Doom strats are pretty good, but we don't have heals. Mix can heal itself, but like Tortonite can't. So I think we can lean more aggressive, and they, well, never mind. Forget what I was about to say, but yeah, I think we lean more aggressive. I don't think we get to Execution this turn. I think we're one turn away from that. So Goring, Cernif, no misclick. Can you imagine if I win this after misclick attacking my own Tem? I mean, the thing is that Malflank attacking Goulder wouldn't have accomplished much. Garden only heals Tort if it has synergy with Mix. So that can happen. That can happen because I have Mix on the bench. You're not wrong. That is a 20% heal, so that is something. I forgot about that when I was calculating there, so that's a good point. There's so much on this team, yeah. I forgot about how good Tort and Mix are together. Damn. This has been a weird match because I haven't been buffing. Alright, we're activating Caliosity now, but that's okay. Take Cernif down to where Execution can hit. They're still using Roots. I guess that means they can bush ahead of Cernif now, to be fair. Harmful Lick. Malflank. That's a, you know, Harmful Lick does some work. They probably should just use Toxic there for stamina. I don't know. Alright, so we'll Torch Garden the Goulder. They could swap in Grandpa to block the Doom by putting it on something less good, but if they do that, so be it. Malflank has +2 speed here. They could so outspeed with Bush. Maybe I'll save Execute for one more turn. Maybe I'll just keep eating Cernif, honestly. Like, I want to pull off the Execute, but I'm a little iffy on it. I could also Cage and buff Tortonite again. Tortonite has no buffs right now. Wait. How does this trait work? Am I crazy? When getting trapped, it gets... Oh, if the attacker is itself. I didn't realize that Confined had that last phrase on it. So Malflank can't buff him. Okay. Tortonite's actually out of stamina, so we're going to rest. Forget everything else. And then I could Cage to stop swap-ins, but it seems dumb as fuck. Just base jump Cernif. Nice, they don't swap out. Cernif down to 7.2. Caliosity activates. Cernif revitalizes itself, keeping Bush available. Although they're running Roots, Revitalize. That's all I've seen so far. I don't know if they have Bush. They might not. I mean, we haven't seen it yet. They might not. Anyway, this is the turn to Garden the Goulder. Let's not let this get out of hand. And then it's worth overexerting to Execution kill Cernif unless they get Bush this turn, but I'm gonna go for it because Goring doesn't heal. If they Bush through this, it's perfect fucking exact timing. And then so be it. This match is getting close, though. We're gonna find out who wins pretty damn soon. We're gonna find out who wins. They do have Bush. Ah! They dodge Execute. Damn you! Toxic Ink kills Malflank. We do Doom the Goulder, but that That heal is frustrating. Luckily, they still have no plus special, so Crystal Spikes is still good. Tort is low on stamina, though, after doing lots of work. Mix, Tortonite synergy should be good. Let's focus on stonewalling the mix. Tortonite isn't buffed yet either, though. But we got to set up the Rejuvenate mix. Rejuvenate mix can kill their whole team here. We even have energy manips to sort of mess with Cernif. It's not great, though. I got to rest first. Tortonite is seriously low on stamina. I think we just use Slap on Cernif for heals. I guess I'll energy manip turn 1. Nah, let's just go straight slaps. In case they hit us first. Get mix healing from turn 1. If I can pull out this win, I'm going to be mesmerized. Feels a little iffy right now, but it still seems possible. I have 2 left. They have 4. But my 2 are good. Full health Tortonite and mix. Tortonite just so low on stamina, which is tough. No way to address that. Cernif retreats. Volphy swaps in. Mix the humiliating slap on the Volphy. That's so much better if it hits Cernif. That's so much better hitting so much better on Volphy than Cernif. I'm glad that swap happened. They want a Dust Vortex, though. That part sucks. They can do huge damage here, which is actually pretty fucked. Cage to buff Tortonite or Stonewall's too slow. Although if I cage, we could be pushing... Oh, they could play Guldur. They might be looking at that. Let's Stonewall mix. They could be plaguing Guldur before they try to do anything else. And then Bite is red, so it's just humiliating slap again. They're totally going to play Guldur. Yeah. At least they don't get the Dust Vortex off as fast, but yeah. Alright. Kill Volphy and then Doom Guldur again. We'll do a redo. Humiliating slap from Mix takes Volphy all the way down to 22.4, which is actually crazy. Toxic on Mix starts to work. They don't know about Rejuvenate yet because it didn't show. Mix didn't heal that turn. It was already at full health. So they're probably still thinking Puppet Master. Mix down to 192. Tortonite Garden with Synergy gives us heal. We could save that. We gotta rest anyway. One more slap on Volphy is a kill, but they get the Dust Vortex first. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is. Dust Vortex takes Mix down to 60. Mix uses Humiliating Slap. That kills Volphy. Now we can Doom Guldur again in a minute. And now they have no way to fix that this time around. Mix poisons down to 78, but no more poison ticks. Mix survives the ordeal. It could have been worse. Volphy is gone. Tortonite is still full health. They're not even trying to deal with Tortonite. Grandpa swapping in. Now they're trying to deal with Tortonite. Makes sense. I'm going to need Tortonite's Garden after Tornado. Is Tortonite even going to survive one of these? We have Coat. It should be good for 1 hit, but it's going to be rough. Could just Stonewall Mix again. Yeah, you can only have 2 at a time. That's very important. If that wasn't the case, then Doom would be extremely broken. It would be way too strong. That's why Doom is chill and fun and cool instead of OP and just terrible. Every team would be stall Doom if Doom didn't get pushed off. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's what makes Doom so interesting. You got to be careful. Certain Tems can push it off easily. Like, you can't really Doom Volphy or Cernif because they have Bush, which instantly removes it from themselves. So that's a big part of Doom. Doom is one of the most fun mechanics, but it's a little bit tough. It's probably not a great beginner mechanic. Beginner, honestly, it's probably best to start with an aggro team that uses Raikin and Skunch and stuff like that. But, like, a second team to try is, like, Doom is really fun. I'm on double Doom, double Rejuvenate build, and I'm loving every second of it. Such a good build. So here's Grandpa tornadoing the Tortonite. It hurts, but the coat keeps Tortonite alive. Oh my god. Nah, Tortonite would have lived either way, I think, actually, but it was close. So Crystal Bite takes Grandpa down to 15.5, and Mix heals. Toxic Ink hits Mix. I don't know, man. Tortonite's Garden on Guldur. Doom that. Doom that. So close. Tortonite gets a pretty big heal there. We have to rest again. Grandpa's just going to kill Tortonite. We're better off Crystal Spikes overexerting if I have any chance to attack before they do. Otherwise, they just kill Tortonite. They're probably too fast. But we'll double fast attack. I can't energy manip in case I accidentally hit Goulder. I mean, it only exhausts for 1 turn. It's fine. We got double Grandpa. If I can kill Grandpa before Tortonite dies, we have a real chance here. Otherwise, Mix is a little outnumbered. Because Mix keeps on healing. The poison is pretty bad, but Goulder dies after next turn. They only get 1 more Toxic Ink. Mix is mildly buffed. It's better against physical attacks. +2 physical, +1 special from 1 Stonewall. Sub-Zero has used up most of their time. This has been a wild match. This has been a really deep match. We're on turn 15 right now. This has been a crazy one. What's it gonna be, dude? Don't keep me in suspense. All right, Hypoxia goes first. Tortonite's dead. Nice try. I tried to outspeed it. It was never gonna happen. Oh, they had Bully too. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Mix, you're on your own against 3 Tems. Grandpa overexerts. Oh, we don't heal because I used Energy Manip. That was a boneheaded move. I should have used H-Slap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We're still alive, but that's an oof, man. I missed a heal. What the fuck was I thinking? Cernif kills us here, yeah. If I healed, maybe we could have won it. It would have been iffy either way, but I was so fucking not thinking, man. Goulder dies this turn, too. I think Cernif kills us right now. This is so bad. I could have healed last turn. That's so bad. Water cutting. I still might have lost, but I might have won, dude. I would have had more HP there. No! That's okay. That was still a huge winning streak. I came really close. I should have attacked with Humiliating Slap that second to last turn. That was a big blunder doing Energy Manip because I forgot I wasn't going to get the heal. I just got too excited about the idea maybe I would somehow outspeed Grandpa. It's not happening with Mix, though.